Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Before I start my presentation, I would like to thank the Jamaica Chamber of Commerce for hosting this event and for the opportunity to speak with all of you today. I would also like to congratulate the government for pursuing this ambitious project of the Jamaican Logistics Hub, which promises to be one of the most transformational business initiatives ever pursued by our country. What I would like to talk about today is the domestic courier infrastructure that is currently in place, how this infrastructure will help to support the hub, and the business opportunities that it will offer small local players. Let me start by saying a few words about the company I represent, Tara Courier, to explain how our business fits with this wonderful concept of a Jamaican logistics hub. Our company has a domestic infrastructure currently in place that serves the local courier and distribution market with a reach into every town and district across the island. How do we do this? At Tara, we specialize in same-day and next-day services via a fleet of airplanes, trucks, vans, and motorcycles. Our service is designed to meet the daily delivery schedules of Jamaica's largest corporations and smallest businesses, as well as a wide cross-section of individuals island-wide. Our core business is servicing the delivery needs of corporations with various internal office sites and clients across the island, as well as those individuals that simply need a personal envelope or package reliably delivered to their friend or relative at home in Kingston or in the country. In addition, we also offer a forwarding service that focuses on the speedy consolidation, shipment, and clearance of items coming from our Florida address into Jamaica for delivery locally. Now let me tell you how this domestic courier infrastructure will help to support the hub. The upcoming logistics hub will need many of these very same services that we at Tara already have in place and have provided successfully for many years, so as to support itself across the island. As we have heard, the hub in its final stage will be comprised of several locations across the island, including an air cargo terminal in Vernonfield and at Sangster International Airport, sea linkages at the Port of Kingston and Cow Bay in St. Thomas, an industrial center at Caymanas, and some 16 other logistic zones in various locations across Jamaica. We know the main purpose of these points of international entry will be servicing of a global marketplace, but these locations will also need to be connected and supported by a wide array of local industries. For example, the equipment housed at these sites will include large-scale machinery and motor vehicles of all kinds, needing constant maintenance support from suppliers across the island, including auto parts stores and computer equipment stores, to ensure meeting international deadlines for inbound and outbound shipments. A domestic courier service will be required to serve these needs. International office spaces to be located in these zones will also require constant support by the Jamaican market in a host of different areas, including even just a simple supply of stationery, documents, and various other office supplies. We will find that local suppliers will need to utilize a local courier company to readily connect themselves with the hub, and this is where Jamaica's inland logistics framework will work as a link for suppliers. Another area in which a local courier company can serve the domestic needs of this project is in keeping the various locations of the hub connected. We know the spokes of the project will require a constant exchange of items via a variety of modes. For example, when one item reaches the port of Kingston and needs to be transported to another port for processing, an inland trucking transportation link will have to move those items on a regular and reliable basis. Supposing vitally urgent documents have arrived by plane at Sangster and must get to the Caymanas industrial zone the same day, then it's going to be a small courier airplane that will be needed to get those documents to their destination as quickly as possible. Perhaps there is an urgent need for a special forklift part, and that can only be bought in the United States. We can quickly bring that part into Jamaica via our forwarding consolidation service overnight. Ladies and gentlemen, my point here is simply this. The various locations of the hub will undoubtedly need to be serviced by a constant interconnection of inbound and outbound items supplied by a knowledgeable domestic courier company. Investors, suppliers, and operators of the hub can therefore rest assured that Jamaica's homegrown logistics solutions are up and running, ready and prepared to serve the local needs of their global ambitions. Although we understand the main focus of the Jamaican hub will be to act as a central supply chain location for overseas markets, these warehouse suppliers will eventually see the need for supplying our market at their naturally competitive rate. Thus, serving the local Jamaican market will open up another area of opportunity. How could that work? Well, for example, if a warehouse is established that specializes in the assembly of Apple products, that warehouse may see the need to supply Jamaican consumers who demand these same products. International corporations will need to partner with Jamaican logistic companies to distribute their stock on the Jamaican market. When we look at logistic hubs across the world, in places such as Singapore, Dubai, Rotterdam, and Memphis, there is always a strong courier presence. Although the primary intention of the courier presence inside the hub is to serve international players, possibilities exist for the domestic markets surrounding these hubs to benefit. Multinationals will need the services of local logistic companies to manage their domestic operations to serve the Jamaican market. Jamaican companies can act as warehouse agents for local consumption of multinationals' warehouse stock. How? Because if you look at the trend of courier companies overseas, we see the industry pattern is for such courier companies to become warehouse managers who organize the stock for supplier clients and coordinate the delivery of the stock to local clients. Ladies and gentlemen, I envision a similar partnership in Jamaica. I believe Jamaican companies will find themselves in a prime position to offer themselves as solution partners in managing and coordinating their local efforts. I believe Jamaican companies should be ready to seize this business opportunity that will arise to act as warehouse agents for local consumption of such multinationals' warehouse stock. Lastly, once our Jamaican hub is established, then the demand for goods centralized in the logistics hub will need to be transported to other regional markets within CARICOM. Why? So that consumers in the wider Caribbean can take advantage of the same benefits that Jamaica will be exposed to. It seems only natural that the Jamaican cargo company, with an existing well-established foothold in the local aviation industry, would move to regional cargo integration within CARICOM. This is another area in which I foresee huge growth potential, not just for my courier company, but all of the supporting local industries that would benefit from such a move. It is my belief that though the Jamaican Logistics Hub is slated to be predominantly geared towards Jamaica serving the international marketplace, there are also substantial opportunities for local companies that must be seized. Jamaican companies will be required to provide a local support network at an international standard, and local players will be given fresh opportunities to expand their service offerings with the help of global partners seeking inroads into our domestic and regional spaces. What is required of us, the Jamaican business sector, is that we all be prepared to creatively seize the opportunities on offer. You can rest assured that as a leader in the local Jamaican courier industry, Tara Courier is ready and able to serve, as we have done successfully for the past 30 years. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening. If you would like to discuss this further, let's talk.